Hi, it's Jill from Wanderer's Path, and I have come on because I thought I would show you my home. It's been a while. I first filmed it about 18 months ago when I first moved in and before my husband died. So I have made some changes since my husband died in April 2019, and I thought I'd take you on a tour of my home. I've got the washing machine on again, as I did have in the last video. Shows I do a lot of washing. So we're in the lounge here, and I have two Velux windows in the roof at the front of the building and a couple of windows at the back. I'm not really going to show you the kitchen except from a distance because I'm doing washing, etc, etc. I'm just going to close this window to keep the outside noise to a minimum. So we're going to start here. That's a memorial kind of cupboard to my husband, and he has all his things in there that he had when he was alive, or some of them mainly to do with his archaeology career. So this is the corner of the room, my spinning wheel, my knitting and crafting goods to do with textiles, my TV. And if we swing round this way, there's my Staffordshire Bull Terrier. He's fast asleep. He's been out today, big long walk. We've had lots to do today, so he's crashed out on the sofa. And so there he is. That's the back of the bookcase. And coming back round again, we have my coffee table. And then that's my summer fan I have. My DVDs are down there. And then this is my new fire and my new altar. Everything on this altar is new or newish because I was getting the new fire. I bought this fire on New Year's Eve in not far from where my mum lives. And they were supposed to deliver it, and then we had lockdown, and it finally got delivered about over a week ago. So I had the old fire taken out, I've got my new fire, and I bought kind of a lot of new things for my altar. This is my hearth altar. I'm quite attached to the woodland, etc. But I'm not really here to talk about my altar, but because it's within this house tour, I'm going to show it. So I've got my incense burner to the front, my wand. I have there a trinket box that I'll put spells in. I've got a backflow incense burner of a dragon. A dragon's my emblem because I'm the Chinese sign of a dragon. Crystals. And then I ordered that gorgeous oil burner from Wynne Abbott Ceramics. I did have a Stonehenge one, but I never liked it. It's a bit tacky, but I prefer this one. So the Stonehenge one that I had has gone to charity, and I've got this one instead. And then there's my goddess. I call her the forest goddess, Ellen of the Ways. So that's my altar, and my fire is there, looking good. And then swinging round, I've got the other sofa here. These are my new curtains. I'm going to zoom in. I bought those today. I got them in the sale at Dunelm, so I'm really proper stoked with those. So I've given the window a good clean, cleaned it sort of, and I like the way it all kind of interacts. And then that's my windowsill. I've got my best friend bought me that back, but I've got another backflow incense burner. I'll just come into it. I love that one. That's a posh one. My best friend Alison bought me that at Christmas. So I've got that. And then around here I've got a goddess hanging I made. Family picture of me, my late husband and Nero. Of course Glastonbury, where I love. And swinging round that way. So coming along. I've got a bag of stuff going to charity there. A real sort out, CDs, pictures, workbench. That's my kitchen. In that box is my old fire. I was going to sell it on the marketplace in the town where I live, but it's due to COVID. They're not selling anything at the moment. So we're moving round now to the dining study area, and I've got my bookshelves. Well, this was my husband's bookshelf, and there's our books that we had at the bottom. Then these are my books at the in the top two shelves, my Buddha, and then here is my sideboard thing with the, you know, cutlery and towels. There's my art stuff at the back, and if I move around here, this is, I have all this set up for, because I do readings in this area, so I've got everything set up there for crystals for protection, etc. And underneath I keep my cards, and that's my laptop, obviously, where I do my readings. And then over here is where I keep my tarot books and other divination books and stuff down there. So this is the kitchen, lounge and diner. The beams, this building's beamed because it is 17th century. It was the barracks it was a barracks for Bonnie Prince Charlie's men. That's my lunchbox for work, I love it. And behind, part of my water bottle. So kind of that's the kitchen, and I have a little kitchen altar here going on, so that's the view from the window. So I'm going to pause this here, and then I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you the bathroom. I think the bathroom's personal. I'll show you my bedroom and the spare bedroom. So see you shortly. Okay, so I'm in the hall downstairs, because it's kind of like the bedrooms are downstairs. I'm on the top two floors of this building, and that's the stairways going up. My ancestor altar is there, and the only two people that are on the ancestor altar alive are myself and my mum. Everyone else has gone over. And then my fairy nature altar up there. And then there's a bookcase here with books on. I do Airbnb, so these are books for guests to read. And then I've got some pictures there. The bathroom's there. So I'm going to go to the guest room first and show you that. That's just a peek outside. And some of my pictures. I got these from Glastonbury. This is the guest bedroom, all set up for my Airbnb guests. I've got one booked in for the bank holiday weekend in August. This used to be my room, and I don't have this as my room anymore because it's bigger. I kind of have it for guests. There's a chair in, TV and a desk, and it kind of configures to all the things that guests want, you know, sort of information about the local area. So this is my guests room for when my paying guests come or family and friends come to stay. Most of my friends actually live either in Glastonbury or up here. I do have 3 friends that live near my mum. My best friend Alison, my longest friend that I've known since college who lives in Bolton, and the 9 ladies who are YouTubers that I'm very good friends with as well. So that's that. And then that was what my late husband made a few years ago. This is my room. So go in. This used to be my husband's study, and I wanted this as my bedroom because my husband spent a lot of time in here when he was alive. And I feel comforted by being in here. It makes me feel connected to him without being creepy or spooky. I have a connection to him here, and it feels nice being in this room that he used for study and work. So just showing round, that is covered because it's one of those like drawer cabinets that you'd have in an office. It keeps all my household files, etc. And this is my Egyptian altar. I am attuned to the Egyptian healing system, which is Cartouche and Sekim. So that's my Egyptian altar. I have love that picture there, which I was given. I've got my wardrobe here, my bed. I've got my summer sort of cover on. This was my dad's. And my mum gave it to me. My dad had bought it and only used it once, so I've got it. My cushions, which all came from Glastonbury, and sort of on the beams. I've got bits and pieces. They're all my certificates. I have the Egyptian system, which is here. And attuned to angelic Reiki. I have Reiki 1, I'm going to be attuned to Reiki 2. That came from a charity shop, believe it or not, I love it. And that you've seen before, I've made. That's a 17th century chair that is sort of, you know, dates to the same time as this building. That's a rug I made or wove. I wove it on a peg loom. And then there's my goddess altar, which is calm, and it's nice to look at when I sleep. And then over here is kind of like a dresser table sort of thing. Then we're going back round and then where we came in. So you've seen my bedrooms and you've seen my bedrooms and the spare room. I'm not going to show the bathroom. It's kind of personal, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tour and I hope you're all doing well. And I'd like to say Goddess blessings and thanks for watching, everybody, and more videos coming soon. Okay, toodaloo for now. Bye.